FLO's a flexible learning options school that was set up 4 years ago, and now it's in its second year in its own facility, and we're running a program that offers students an alternative to mainstream education. Our students are given the opportunity to learn at their own pace, learn in their own way, and experience things that they probably wouldn't normally be exposed to in a mainstream setting.
FLO is here to support students that struggle to fit mainstream education. Our students are very diverse and come from a broad range of backgrounds. Some students have minimal barriers and some have multiple barriers. So by offering a program in an alternate setting like ours, we're still providing an opportunity for all teenagers to still gain an education.
What we do here, we pretty much, just go to school like every other kid. It's normal. I don't know, it's just so much easier coming to FLO because you don't have any problems with anyone. Everyone understands where you are and you're at the same level as anyone else. You're not different.
We offer a smaller class size, which is inviting to a lot of students who don't handle the big group situation. So our class sizes are a lot smaller, around 8 to 10 students in most classes. It means the kids get a lot more one-on-one time with the teacher. We can spend the time tailoring their IEP, the individual education plans, to suit them. We identify areas that the students need to work on and areas of interest to them, and modify their work to suit the individual.
Through FLO, I'm completing VCAL. We actually don't offer VCE here because that's what they do at the college. We do have the option to do a VCE class at the college. So when I started here, I was doing VCAL, but I was doing VCE English. Most
of our kids come 3 days a week. That gives them the flexibility then to potentially look for a part-time job on one of the other days, or complete an external program off campus from us. So they may have enrolled in a TAFE program or one of the other local training agencies.
I really enjoyed having the opportunity to be able to do a TAFE course. Doing courses that it's going to help me in the long run for the jobs I want to get.
A lot of the skills they're learning is, one, working as a group. Learning that you can make a mistake without getting in severe trouble, because we all make mistakes and that's part of learning as well. There's the panel beating side of it, there's the mechanical side of it, a little bit of paint work, so many other life skills that you're picking up with it as well.
Last year I did a certificate 2 in tourism, which helped me a lot, gave me a lot of qualifications like food handling, baristas, things like that.
I'm currently doing a business admin course, and we're doing it as a group, which is really good because at the start we were all in sync and we're all getting the work done real good, and we're getting it out the door. It was just we'll just passing real quick.
We focus on the VCAL, maths, literacy, personal development and work-related skills. With that on a 3-day-a-week timetable, we can justify it because they're in class and they're on task for the whole time on those 4 specific subjects. Also, we are very strongly and closely connected to the main campus at the Swan College, so a lot of our kids do complete art, woodwork, web design, any elective subjects at the college that they're interested in. We do accommodate for them to go back and complete those subjects.
The teachers here are great. They've been helping me a lot. Since I've been here, I'm able to do a bit more than I used to do. And my reading is getting more better, my knowledge about maths and English, history, it's getting more better. And not only as that, my learning skills of doing jobs and that, it's getting more better than I hoped.
Everyone's just so supportive, I think. The staff are great. So I think that's sort of, made her feel part of something too. She's doing courses that she's enjoying, barista courses, tourism, food handlers. She's done a lot of things that will help her later on, so that's made her more confident. And working with the other kids, I think, too.
If it wasn't for FLO, I truly don't know where he would be now. He wouldn't be at school. He's just grown in confidence, grown in himself, just everything about him. He's wanting to learn now, whereas before it was learning wasn't an option. He didn't want to learn or anything.
So So the coffee shop, which is named FLO Coffee, is actually something that myself and another student, Taylor, started as a personal development program. We began it after we finished our tourism course because that gave us the qualifications that we needed to get our little startup business going. It's really actually quite a serious project, and it's high maintenance too because we've constantly got to stock up on supplies and make sure it's perfectly clean and follow up on OH&S issues and things like that. So it's really a lot of work, but it definitely pays off.
Our students, one of the projects they introduced was a car wash, and we had local staff from our local DHHS office book their cars in on a regular basis to come down and get their car wash. Then the students use that fund to go towards a school camp.
We have a weekly breakfast with local organisations that come in to support the kids on a rotating day. We'll have the community members come in and cook brekkie for the whole school, and all students and teachers sit down together once a week and we have a breakfast together, which is a really positive way to start the day.
The community have become involved in a variety of ways. We introduced a mentor program, transition engagement and achievement through mentoring. So our team project was introduced or commenced early this year, and we've had quite a few members of the community in different organisations that have come on board as mentors. So they've invited their mentee and our student into their workplace, and it can be in a very informal setting. Sometimes they might go out and just have a coffee. We've got one mentor who helps a student with some of her work.
Without the FLO program here, we would be in a very different position from a youth point of view when it comes to policing and the law. They are very much a part of the FLO program, which is so vitally important where they feel or a sense of belonging. And we've got to create that sense of belonging not just here but also in the community so that they don't feel alienated from the community, because that's when issues arise.
We're offering a non-judging environment. We're offering a comfortable, relaxing environment that they can take ownership of, and we see them growing in different ways around that they're building social and emotional skills. They're working well towards having a career goal in mind, or they're having a purpose to their education now. I suppose they can see an end in sight for what they're coming to secondary school for, and this has offered them a safe place to complete that, and a caring environment that they can actually take ownership of.
Coming to the FLO program has been beneficial in the way that it's definitely broadened my horizons. It's given me a lot of skills through the courses and classes that I've done through it. You know, I didn't have these opportunities at my previous school, but now I do, and I'll be forever grateful for the knowledge that I've gained from here and the experience, qualifications, all things that can help me in my future, you know.
I'm very happy and I'm more confident than I was. I usually just sometimes used to sing in the classroom and that.
I reckon if I didn't come here, I probably would have dropped out of the college, because I find I probably would have struggled a lot more. Where with FLO, it's given me the opportunity to be able to complete my Year 12 as well.
Everyone could quite easily have given up on him, but the guys here just didn't. They just persevered. They knew that there was a good kid and a bright kid under all of that, and yeah, we found him.
Everyone just seems to understand that it's a special place to be, and I often say to our students, it's a privilege to be a student here, and you need to take full advantage of what we've got to offer. But in saying that, as a staff member, I feel so privileged to work here and be a part of it as well.